Wow. I think I got out of the church, Tripp, because it was too depressing. And I just felt like it had lost its way. And all it was doing was mimicking what you hear in liberal culture and not doing much more than that. And it was uninteresting. Therefore, it's uninteresting.
Mhm.
You know, obviously, I believe I'm inclusive. You know, I follow most of the inclusive ways that we talk about. What I would say, however, is that what does it mean to be human? You know, sort of the Jordan Peterson thing. What does it mean to be human? It is to structure a life that is giving away more than it is consuming, that is sacrificing for the sake of those they love, that has a higher vision of the world than simply finding how much you can consume, that has this stern purpose of justice, peace, love, forgiveness, and all that. So, but you know, what institution is holding up that vision? It's mostly in my head. So, you know, where do I go for it? I don't know. I really don't know. I think there's no perfect church for me. When I go to church, it's usually kind of a mediocre sermon. I kind of wonder, like, what am I doing? You know, why are we here? What are these songs about? Is this weird? It's just all weird. It's, to be honestly, it's just, and I just kind of go home and I go, okay, I'm going to go study my books because I'm a monk. And I'm a monk for a stern moral life that has a spirit, that has spiritual vitality in it. And I find it in my books, which is kind of, it's just, what institution can I follow? I can't trust the president. You can't trust your churches. Who do you trust? I don't know. I'm probably not really helping you guys out.
No, I think,
No, you're
but
voicing
honestly,
something that is not unusual.
No, it's not.
What
I
I'm
was going
saying,
to say,
let me put it this way. Let me just end by saying, I want to be a moral hero, at least for myself and my family, for God's sake. A spiritual moral hero for them. And maybe for a few of my students at school. I don't know. You know, that's all I got. That's all I got.
I think you're voicing something that actually is gonna. I think you're voicing something, Jim, that's gonna really resonate with a lot of Paul's audience. That what's going on his Discord and his YouTube channel and those kind of things is people who are kind of stuck there. They're like, they feel like monks, right? So they're reading their books, they're watching these videos, they're doing these kind of things, but like this extra step sometimes is difficult for them of like, why am I going to church? Which church do I go to? What actually does that participation in, you know, in the Christian life maybe, or just life in general, like how does that go? I mean, Paul, jump in, but like I feel like that's a lot of the people I talk to.
Oh yeah. And I think, you know, Mars Hill basically presented itself, we're the army you've been looking for.
Yep.
And the rise and fall of Mars Hill basically is the post-mortem that, guess what? Mark Driscoll, kind of an empty bag when it came down to it. He didn't die on that hill. He didn't die on Mars Hill. He skedaddled.
Yep. Yeah.